Hello everyone. You won't believe how easy it is to make this beautiful ring. Let us begin to make it. I have this lovely faceted bead, a lovely garnet color. It's 12 millimeters long, 35 centimeters of copper wire, which we wrap around our ring mandrel. This is on a size 6 to 7. Take it off your mandrel and bending up the little tails. These are going to be the anchors and wrap around the band to hold all the circles together. The copper wire is 1 millimeter, which is nice to work with. And you're going to take the tail and bend it under and then round and round a few times to secure that side. And then keep that little tail for later on. You're going to finish off the ring right at the end with the little tail, so you can decide what to do with it later on. And then you wrap the other side with the other tail, and you're leaving a gap of about 1 centimeter. Tidying up those wraps, make sure they sit nice and flat and they're tidy. I keep on checking for size as I make the ring. I'm just tidying up the band and then check for size. Make sure it still fits nicely. Now this wire is quite tough, so I'm going to anneal it. Using my blowtorch, I just heat it up for a minute or two, and when it's nice and black, then I tip it into the water, and the wire will be nice and soft now to work with. Now you're going to pull that gap apart, the gap that is between the two wraps. I just put the nose of the pliers into the gap and then pull it the opposite way, and it opens up a nice little gap. Make sure that this gap will fit your bead or stone. And hammering it into place here, first with a nylon hammer and then with a metal hammer. And I've also hammered those, the opening part of the ring. I've just hammered them flat, and the tails for texture and for shine. Now you're going to polish up that wire with steel wool, or you can use a polisher, and just to get the wire back to a beautiful shine. I also used my electric polisher just to give a lovely final sheen to that metal. I love polished copper. Now you're going to take a 30 centimeter length of 0.3 or 0.4 millimeter wire, double it around the inner wire of that opening, and twist it around to anchor it. Make sure it's nice and secure, and then thread on that pretty glass bead. Thread it on, pull your bead down the wire, and make sure that it now will fit into that gap. If it doesn't, then just adjust the wires a little bit so that it fits neatly. Now using those tails, you're going to anchor the bead into place, and you're going to wrap it around the inner wire, not the outer wire of that open gap, just the inner wire. Wrap that copper wire around and around quite a few times. Keep it neatly on the point of the ring wires, so that the wires are not spread all over the place. So you're more or less stitching it into place. And make sure the stone, the bead, is sitting nice and securely. Now we're going to take those very pretty little pearly beads and thread them on each side. So each wire has 5 of these beads on it. In retrospect, I think I could have added one more bead, but that I'll keep for next time. So it's up to you. Fit your beads in, and obviously now they go around the side of your central bead, and then you're going to anchor it on the opposite side. And the other wire you're going to thread your beads onto and take it down the other side of the bead, keeping it all neat, all fitting in, and then anchor your wires around the ends. Now you have these loose tails, and I twist them together underneath the top of the ring and cut them off, and then I like to curl them up into a little bundle and tuck the bundle up and underneath the stone so you can't see it, but it's all neat and strong. Now you can finish off those tails as well, and voila, isn't it beautiful? I am so pleased with this ring. Please take care of yourselves. You're very special. Thank you for seeing the video right to the end. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.